Hello Explorer! Are you ready to journey into the mysterious depths of space and learn about one of the most fascinating objects in the universe? Today we're going to talk about black holes, strange and wondrous places where the laws of physics seem to break down. Grab your space helmet and buckle up, because we're about to blast off into the unknown. Imagine a monster that can eat anything, even light. That's what a black hole is like. It's a place in space where gravity is so strong that it pulls everything in, like a giant vacuum cleaner. Even stars and planets get sucked in and disappear forever. But don't worry, black holes are far away from us, and we're safe here on Earth. Black holes are formed when really big stars die. When a star runs out of fuel, it collapses in on itself, and all its matter gets squeezed into a tiny space. This creates a gravitational pull so strong that nothing can escape it, not even light. That's why black holes are black. They don't emit any light that we can see. Black holes are incredibly heavy. In fact, they're some of the heaviest objects in the universe. They can weigh as much as billions of cars combined. The reason they're so heavy is that all the matter that's been sucked in gets compressed into a tiny space. It's like squeezing a giant marshmallow into a tiny ball. Even though black holes are invisible, we can still see their effects. When a star gets too close to a black hole, it starts to orbit around it faster and faster. We can detect this movement using telescopes and other instruments. We can also see jets of hot gas shooting out from the edges of black holes. Black holes have a boundary called the event horizon. This is the point of no return. Once something crosses it, it can never come back out. It's like falling into a deep pit with no ladder to climb back up. But don't worry, the event horizon is far away from us, and we don't have to worry about falling in. The closer you get to a black hole, the stronger its gravity becomes. It's like getting stuck in quicksand, but in space. If you were to get too close, you would start to feel your body stretch out like spaghetti. This is called spaghettification. It's not a pleasant experience, so it's best to stay far away from black holes. Black holes are not dangerous from far away. You would have to get really close to one to feel its effects. In fact, if you were to replace the sun with a black hole of the same mass, the Earth would still orbit around it just like before. We would still feel the sun's gravity, even though it's a black hole now. Scientists are studying black holes to learn more about how the universe works. Black holes are like giant laboratories for testing the laws of physics. By studying how objects behave around black holes, we can learn more about gravity, space, and time. We can also learn about the history of the universe and how it evolved. Black holes are really cool because they bend and twist space and time. They're like the ultimate cosmic gymnasts. When something gets too close to a black hole, it starts to curve around it, like a ball rolling around a bowl. This bending of space is called gravitational lensing. It's one of the ways we can detect black holes even though we can't see them. Black holes are not going to suck up the whole universe. They're just one part of the universe, like the stars and planets. They're not going to come flying towards us and swallow us up. We don't need to worry about black holes destroying the universe or anything like that. They're just there, doing their thing, far away from us. There are different types of black holes. Some are small, with a mass of only a few times that of the sun. Others are supermassive, with a mass of millions or billions of suns. Supermassive black holes are found at the center of galaxies, including our own Milky Way. Black holes can also merge with each other. When two black holes get close enough to each other, they start to orbit around each other, just like two dancers. As they get closer and closer, they start to merge into one bigger black hole. This process releases a huge amount of energy in the form of gravitational waves, which can be detected by special instruments on Earth. Black holes are still a mystery to scientists. Even though we've been studying them for decades, there's still a lot we don't know about them. Scientists are still trying to figure out how they work and what happens inside them. It's like trying to solve a really hard puzzle, but it's a puzzle that could unlock the secrets of the universe. Black holes can be a little scary to think about, but they're also fascinating and beautiful. The way they bend and twist space and time, the way they merge and release energy, the way they affect the objects around them, it's all so amazing. It's like watching a really cool magic trick, but instead of a magician, it's the universe itself that's performing. There you have it, friends, a brief introduction to black holes. We hope you enjoyed this journey into the unknown and that it sparked your curiosity about the universe. Maybe one day you'll become a scientist and help us solve the mystery of black holes. Until then, keep exploring and learning, and never stop asking questions. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like, subscribe buttons and the notification bell so you can join the Simplify squad.